Oh my god, look at that. Yeah, that's hilarious. Expansion packs. Let's go see what the... So you can see it. Like 2 years. It's crazy. So we have this feet tall, pirate, bouncy, castle, splash, pool, slipping. Good morning and happy Monday. It's James from Pipe Doctor Home Services. Now, I'm saying happy Monday. You guys are probably viewing this a couple days later. Just a little FYI, I record my content, the work that I do, and then by the time I get to editing it and putting it together and uploading it, it's usually a day or two after the fact. Just because I have so much going on at home with the 2 kids and the wife and this and that. And then by the time I put a video out, I usually give it a day or two to have views and comments and this and that. You know, I don't like to put one video after next because I don't want one to overshadow another. Anyway, so happy Monday or happy whatever day you're watching this on. I'm heading back to the house that Gio and I were at last week, where we did those 3 AC maintenance startups for the season, and the customer had that leaking hot and cold outdoor spigot that I believe it was the brand Aquor, A-Q-U-O-R. So anyway, he ordered it. I just told him, you buy it, so that this way I can just come back and install it. So we're gonna go back, hook it up. We're gonna fix that hot water line that disconnected in the mechanical room, and it should be a straightforward swap. But I've never installed one of these before. I've only seen videos on Instagram, but since there was already one there, it should make installing a new one straightforward and simple. So, see you guys at the end. Let's make sure my, oh yeah, I charged the battery on my GoPro. Let's go. Anyway, over here at the house, and here's our Aquor water systems. Put this off to the side and move this out of the way. Eventually I'll get my kneeling pad so I don't kill my knees. So first thing we're gonna do is open this one up just to make sure there's no issues with it. Because the worst thing you could do is start to take something apart before checking that the new one is intact and in place. Alright, come on, there we go. These things are very cool. And I think the only issue we had here was that winterization was not performed appropriately. Here's a wall template, we don't need that. Here's the actual faucet itself. We can get it out. This thing's got some weight to it. And let's see, how does this get connected on these ends? If I can pop these suckers off. All right, let me get these things off and we'll take a look at it together. The Upanor PEX connectors. That's really poopy because I don't carry an expansion tool. An Upanor PEX fittings, expansion PEX. Let's go see what the old one looks like on the inside, and then I might have to shoot Mike a text and see if he's busy, if I could have it brought to me. If not, damn, that's annoying. Of course, go figure. And this is the crimp PEX. Well, I might as well take it out anyway. It's got to get replaced. And I'll take a look and see if those adapters are interchangeable, because then that would save me having to do anything. So let's get that out. Let's just cut this as close as possible. A little spritz never hurt nobody. Let's see. Alright, so that takes care of the inside. Standing by Mike's RTFM, which is reading the factory manual. These 2 adapters, number 3 right here, looks like it can come off. So maybe we can reuse the old ones as long as they're not compromised in any way. Alright, so we're going to detach this mounting wedge on the front here. All right, let's get our crappy Allens. My good Allens are in my heating tool bag. That's interesting. Okay. Like, perfect day to be doing this. Okay, you can go over here, and you guys just don't want to come out. Okay, that's weird. Let's see what size this is. Okay. Yeah, like if I could change those adapters out, that's great. As long as I can change them out. If they don't come out easily from the new one, then I don't want to break the one he just bought, because that would suck. And then I'd owe him one. So if I could pop these off here and here, this can stay where it's at. I don't even have to reuse that or replace it. Nice. Install sticker with it within a heated space. That might be his issue. You know, because on the opposite side here we do have our mechanical room, which has our water heater and our boiler, which is obviously giving off ambient heat, but not, it's not like there's baseboards or anything in there. Let's see. Let's get another pair. Come on. Let's try taking it off this one first, since this one's garbage anyway. Might need to get a wrench to hold this thing. This thing's got some serious weight to it. Ah, look at that. And then what we could do is, I have a tool to break these crimp rings off. So we could break the crimp rings off and then reuse these adapters. Yeah, I don't see any issues with reusing these. They seem perfectly fine. It's got a built-in check valve on it. All right, let me get this other one off and then we'll play around with it. Line up the ring here. Give it a little squeeze. Not send it flying like that, because I don't want the threads to get messed up. So we'll hold the next one a little bit better. Ow, that's sharp. Okay, so that's that one, which we can try to peel it off. We can do the slicing technique. You just have to be very careful with the slicing technique. One, obviously to not cut yourself. And two, you don't want to hit the barb of the fitting and nick it, because that can cause potential leaks in the future. Okay. Now we got it sliced and diced. That's nice and clean. What we could do is just give her a little brushy. Make sure she's nice and smooth. Okay, looks good to me. Yeah, so just so you guys can see the difference, I'm having the toughest time with these silly caps. You can see one is crimp and one is expansion. That's all right. The client wouldn't have known better, so I should have specified. I also didn't know that they offered different connection types, but now I know. I figured it was IPS or threaded. Come on, where are you? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Same thing, a little slicey. Come on. A little more slicey, just careful slicing. Yeah. Local plumber struggles. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I'll do the same thing. Get my brush and just give it a little scrapey. So now we will get the Uponor ones, or the expansion ones, off this new valve. And we'll put a little plumber's grease on here. You know, these O-rings are the sealant, so you don't need to have any type of Teflon tape or dope. So I'll get these swapped out, and then we'll get this thing pushed in, remounted, fix that one burst section of ProPress. Let's see if I'm going this way. Yep, okay. We can do them even one better. We can pull out this check valve and spring. If I can get it out. Hold on. I just had the one out on the other one. Come on, pain in my butt. I'm trying to show my people on YouTube. There we go. So look, here is our check valve. There should be a spring. So what we can do is actually put these into the old adapters. So that's that one. That's that one. This goes in like this. New spring. Make sure the check valve is going the right direction. Boom. So that's one. And we don't need this anymore. That's that. That's that. That's that. Spring. Check valve. So now at least these adapters have been fully rebuilt, essentially, with new springs and check valves. So the only thing we're really swapping out is the housing, just because it was the wrong connection type. So we got that. Just a little bit of plumber's grease, the Hercules plumber's grease, I believe it is. Yep, the 300-degree plumber's grease. I buy one tub of those maybe every like 2 years. All right. Okay, that's tight. And the next one, get that in. Now what we could do to make our lives easier is go get a piece of PEX with a couple rings and pre-crimp little pieces on before we stick this through the wall, just so that it's already preset. So I will do that. I don't think I have red and blue. I might just have one color or the other, which at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. PEX is PEX. And, you know, we don't work with it that often, so we'll just use what we got. Done with this, done with this. I like to put stuff away as I don't need it anymore, because I don't like having things all over the place. All right, so I got my crimping tool. Let's go get some PEX. Blue it is. Just gonna cut 2 short pieces. tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. For those that know what I'm talking about, I liked the second movie that they came out with. I thought it was cool. I liked all the cameos of all the different golfers. We had actually watched it. So in the summertime in my backyard, we do movie nights. I bought one of those projectors on Amazon for like, I don't know, maybe 80-ish bucks. And I have the white PVC fence that works very well as a projector screen. And yeah, I set up the chairs. I connect either my laptop or an iPad to the projector, and we watch movies outside. We set up the, get a bonfire going. I usually cook something on the grill. It's really a nice time. I love summertime. But anyway, we watched the second Happy Gilmore movie. I thought it was pretty cute. All right. Cute. That wasn't the appropriate word. But I thought it was good. I liked it for what it was. I know it received a lot of hate. I need to buy another set of the ballpoint Allens that I have in my heating bag. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just removing these two mounting screws to disconnect and loosen the mounting bracket, because we don't need this because there's one already there. And it's just a piece of plastic that doesn't need to be replaced. So now what we could do is stick this in the wall, line up our holes. There's one. I think this year I'm gonna buy one of those inflatable projector screens and like a little like bipod or tripod stand for the projector, so that I could set it up at like a good height, and then get like one of those like 10-foot blow up projector screens. I just want to find a good one that isn't too loud, you know, because like if you have like a fan going to keep the screen blown up, it's then kind of hard to hear the movie. All right, so that is nice and sturdy and solid. That's cold, that's hot. I believe that's a mix in between. So now that that's in, we could finish our piping on the inside and also repair that 1/2-inch copper line. That's one end. And that's the other. Yeah, literally just popped right out. Not that. Where'd I put you? Literally just popped right out of here. It's crazy. Oh, what cold water does. All right. Okay. Okay. You set up there. So I'm thinking I might connect first the pecs and then press this in place, just so that once I have the pec side of it connected like this, then I'll be good on my press side. So I'm going to cut this elbow off and just put a new elbow on. So let me go get my X cutter for that, and the crimping tool, and the couple fittings I need, and we'll do this in one hit. I apologize for the orientation of This is just such a tight spot. If I kept the camera on my chest, you guys would not see what I'm doing. You would just be seeing the side of the water heater. So that's no fun. The whole purpose of this is to be transparent with the work that I'm doing and to show you guys what it is that I'm doing. Okay. So as with most plumbing fixtures, the hot is on the left and cold is on the right. It's opposite in this situation because we're looking at it from the backside. You don't want to hit it too hard because it's a brass fitting. You obviously want to be careful with it. There we go. Okay. These are two different brand of PEX rings. My one's loose. Getting in here is going to be the fun part. At least it's only 1/2 inch, but still. Come on. I gotta stop eating all those good sweets and treats. Yeah. Come on, open, you pain in the ass. I hate when these crimping tools do this. There we go. Literally so inconvenient. It's like you gotta hit the button the right way to get it to release. There we go. Okay, so that's that one. Let's pull this and not cut a wire or my finger. I actually, 2 summers ago, sliced my finger open on a PEX cutter. I was pulling my I had an old Husky PEX cutter. It'd be nice if I put the ring on. I had an old Husky PEX cutter that was actually showcased in one of my original videos I did, but I was grabbing it out of my bag and it was facing up, and so when I grabbed it, it opened and my thumb went to where the blade was, and then as I was pulling it out of my bag, the little pocket that it was in closed the handle, and then the blade sliced my thumb open. And I think it was either 4 or 5 stitches I needed. It was definitely not a good time. Let's see, this is gonna bend it a little bit too much. Crap. Let's see if I can bend this up. Just because I shortened it a little too much. Alright. Let's see what we could do for that. Bear with me one. It just needed a stern talking to. And a little bit of elbow grease. Let's see if we could one-hand this. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so that's done. Now all we gotta do is press the copper. So let's make sure that's pushed in all the way. Since we have 2 dissimilar metals touching with this copper and this aluminum, put like a piece of tape or something in between here just so we don't have any issues with that. So we should be good now to actually give ourselves some pressure here. Okay. And that's hot. Perfect. All right, let's go take a look at the actual spigot itself. take this protective cap off. Make sure we have this in the off position. And what you do is, whoop, lock it in like that. Let's go get let's see, can we hook this up right now? Should be able to. I was gonna go get a bucket. This should work. Doesn't help that this spray head is broken. All right, whatever. I want it open. Anyway. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah, that's hilarious. Let's take that spray head off. No, don't get these wet. Take the spray head off. So what we're gonna do is test for the functionality. So like right now, this is warm. It's nice warm water. Oh my God, my kids would absolutely love this. If I hooked up, I mean, that's the thing though, is then my gas bill in the summertime would be as much as it is in the wintertime. So let's go straight hot, which I adjusted that lever up there. So let's see how that does. With the blow up pools and the slip and slides, and I have this 20-foot long, 10 feet tall pirate bouncy castle splash pool slip and slide thing. I spent like $400 on it last summer, but the kids absolutely love it. If that had hot water like this coming out of it, forget it. See, that feels like it's cold. Let's go the other way. Did I pipe it in backwards? It doesn't help that it takes a minute for the water to actually travel through the hose. Aw, man. How did I do that? Yep, that's blazing hot. See? We all make mistakes. Now I gotta go switch that. All right, let's go switch it. Just like Daniel, I don't like being wrong. If you're looking at the back side of the unit, you got blue on the left, red on the right. That's exactly how I have it piped in, but yet when the hydrant is rotated this way towards the red side, it comes out cold. When it comes this side, it comes out hot. So yeah, I'm gonna switch it, but I also know that I didn't do it wrong. Literally followed the instructions and everything. But I'll switch it because, you know, as a homeowner, especially with children, if they go to put it on this blue and it starts coming out scalding hot, I don't need a child getting hurt. So it's just frustrating because it's such BS. I know I did it the right way. All right, let's go swap it real quick. Let's let this run for a minute. Beautiful. Okay, so that's cold. Excuse me. That's nice and cold. So now we're going to switch this over to hot, straight hot. Yeah, like I was saying before, my kids would absolutely love this, but then my gas bill would be through the roof. Because knowing them, they'd run it for like 5 or 6 hours. I mean, I have, it's either a 40 or 50 gallon natural gas water heater at the house. It wouldn't last that long. Like they would run through it so quickly before it could recover in time. All right, that's straight hot. And then let's put it in the middle to give us like a nice warm. I want to mix. Whew, that is toasty hot. See the steam coming off of it. Just give that a minute. And that's nice and warm. Epic. All right, shut that off. Leave him his hose head here because it's broken. He needs a new one. Yeah, so overall went good except for the ending there. Kind of annoyed that I piped it incorrectly and followed the manufacturer's manual, the factory manual. And, you know, hot was cold and cold was hot, but it was a quick fix to swap it to the way that it should be. And, yeah, I think it came out really nice. It was easy, straightforward, because it was just a swap out of an existing one. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you've considered installing one of those, or if you have one or want to get one. I think they're cool. I would like to get one, but like I said, with the gas bill on it, so, you know, whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Email me, plumbguyny@gmail.com, if you've made it this far in the video. I am shipping out free stickers across the country. Just shoot me your name and your address. I've had people donate to my Venmo for a stamp fund collection so I can purchase stamps so I can send free stickers. So I appreciate every single one of you that's done that. And if you've made it this far, consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. We are at almost 750 subs, which is 3/4 of a way to 1,000. It's insane. I really appreciate every single one of you that supports and watches my videos on a regular basis. It's fantastic. So, all right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Monday, enjoy the rest of your week, or whatever day you're watching this from, and I will see you in the next one. All right, take care. Thank you.